What's up, everybody? Well, I got another Steam Deck OLED and LCD gameplay video for you guys today. And today, we're gonna try CarX Street PC. Now, I'm hoping that this is not like a super insanely serious, like, sim racer thing like iRacing was. I'm not even probably gonna ever post that video, but I tried that on these guys just to see what would happen. And man, I'm glad I never got in. Once I did a little more research on that game, I was like, oh, this is for absolutely 100% serious racers. Like, you can't be messing up, you can't be crashing into people at all, you can't do anything wrong, or you get in like trouble. You can get like banned and shit. So, glad I never got into that. So hopefully this is not like that, and it's just kind of like a more sim racer, not sim racer, but arcadey, you know. That's my kind of thing. Kind of like Grid, that's kind of arcadey, but they try to make it a little simmy at the same time. Those are kind of my favorites, the one that mold them both together a little. Because I can't handle like normal sim stuff. I don't have a good racing wheel for that. I mean, I've got the Logitech one, but I think for those kind you need like a really good wheel. And I don't have enough room for one of those, so it is what it is. That's something I'll get to much later. Anyway, why don't we go hop on over to the couch computer, hook up that LCD model, and let's see if we can actually get some gaming on an actual game that plays decently well. I did a couple games recently that just came out and they kind of fell flat on their face. But let's go see what this game is like.
Alright, here's what we're gonna do first, which seems a little overzealous, but this is what it defaulted to, so I figured let's try it. Worst case scenario, it runs like crap, and we'll try turning everything down to low. So I think that's pretty much close enough to 20, and by the time I'm done with this sentence, it will be. So why don't we go and get into the game?
Huh. Sunset City, a true paradise for racers. Word is out, StreetNet is the reason many flock to this city. No one knows the mastermind behind it, but they pay such money for races. It's mind-blowing. Whoever they are, these guys are the best. Do you want to feel the power of my car? It's equipped with nitros. Try pushing it to the max. Yeah, nice. Oh, we're almost there. Take a right at the junction. You a little something for coming to the city. Of course, it ain't a high-end ride, but you'll like it. We're here, finally. So, how do you like the surprise? These are all Jimmy's cars that he's had since the beginning of his career. Choose whichever you like best. They're all good. Jimmy started his career with this one. Jimmy didn't use it much for... Jimmy started his career with this one. Fast and nimble, and the engine roars. It's good to use it for circuit and sprint racing, but front-wheel drive won't... Jimmy didn't use it much for racing, but its engine is more powerful. The cutest car in the whole county. You can use it for circuit... Jimmy started his career with this one. Fast and nimble, great choice. Awesome. Now you've got something to race with. Look at the house behind us. That's where you'll be living from now on. Don't worry, you won't have to pay rent. Jimmy sorted it all out. You can store all your future rides in this spot. I got a message from Jimmy, and guess what? He created a profile for you in StreetNet and arranged your first race with the Wild Juniors Club. Open your phone and share access with me. I'll get you online and fill you in on all the details. Welcome to StreetNet. Pretty cool, huh? In the app, you can see all the racing activities in the city and how much you can earn from them. Wait, you should see the race marker now. Great. The route to the race will be automatically generated. So, ready for your first race? You'll get to test your ride right away. All the action goes down on StreetNet. I'll be tuned in to see you cross that finish line on the stream. Good luck.
Alright, now let's try dropping things down to low on the LCD model here. And hopefully it'll do a little bit better. It was like still playable-ish, but I'd like a little bit more FPS. I'm pretty much not assuming it's going to get 60 plus, but I'd like a little bit over 30, you know?
Hey there, you in touch? What's up, man? I'm joined up to the race broadcast and we'll be following along. And guess what? A bet on your winning with the leader of the Roxy Foxy Club. If you come win, you'll earn your membership into the club. So don't lose. Good luck. Don't worry about it. It's the rookies against you. So go for it. I believe in your victory. You're killing it out there. Stay in the lead. You're halfway there. Keep pushing. Around the corner is the finish line.
Alright, so we'll do the same thing we did on the LCD, on the OLED here. We'll start on Ultra Defaults. Only thing different is I wasn't able to mess with the resolution and stuff on this one. I don't know what the hell happened, but some weird shit's going on. I checked and both of them would not update any further, so it is what it is. So I made the best out of a bad situation and tried my best to match those settings to the same thing they were on the other thing.
Untouchable,
So now on the OLED, let's drop things down to low. Now hopefully we can get a little bit more FPS now. Although it did work on the LCD, although still not the best frame rates and still had lots of frame drops and stuff. But it was still playable-ish. So let's see how this one can do now.
Roxy will reach out to you
let's
soon.
get some
I got a
camera
few
recorded
things to
gameplay
handle.
now.
So stay in touch, bro. It was
And
awesome
so far it
connecting
seems
with you
like
again.
it's
Catch you
somewhat
later.
playable, but not the greatest experience, at least on the LCD model. Maybe it's just doing that weird shit mine likes to do, where it just likes to stutter and be terrible.
Hey there, rookie. This is Roxy Foxy from the Wild Juniors Club.
Yeah, you're
Jimmy
not
was
getting
right
60
about you.
FPS all the
We
time,
had a
that's for
little
sure.
wager going, and I
And it's
lost.
quite
You
not
can enter
smooth,
my
unlike
race
what
now.
the description or
Get
what
out
the
there
thing in the
and
description
show
of the
us
game
what
says.
you can do.
It says
Who
smooth
knows?
gameplay.
You might even
Steam
make
Deck
it to the
supported.
StreetNet Elite.
Well, it does run. But man, those frame times. I I'm not used to driving like this, but most people like seeing the car, so I will just suck it up and drive like this. Where do you want me to go now? See what I mean? It just does weird shit with the frame still. It's still playable-ish, but I don't know. I don't think it's the greatest experience for a racing game, but that's just my opinion. Alright, let's just restart that. I was not paying attention at all whatsoever. Terrible, I know. Definitely needs a little bit more work for the deck, I think. But they just said it started being supported, so they should work on it a little more. And usually when I hear something like that, I'm expecting smooth gameplay, especially when I hear smooth gameplay. Oh, I wasn't going the right way. I always never know where to go in these freaking cities. Oh, and of course the map is hidden behind the stat window. I usually rely on that a little too much. Whatever, it's not like I'm doing this to set any world records or anything. Just to get you guys some gameplay. That's all. Trying to get back to the track. Holy shit. Well, front-wheel drive cars do tend to understeer. This thing's, I don't think this thing's very modified right now, so it's not exactly going to handle like a race car. Ooh! That's a much bigger turn than I thought it was going to be. I don't know if it's just my LPDDR5 Steam Deck being wacky. Mine does some weird shit sometimes. It is getting up there. Maybe it just needs a reinstall of SteamOS. Maybe it needs a I don't know. But those temps aren't really that bad for a little handheld thing. I've seen laptops get much hotter than this. Okay, so yeah, it's pretty much you suck. But anyway, with that, we can go move on to the OLED model, and hopefully it'll play a little bit better there, but I have a feeling this game is still just too much for this system. Even though they say it's supported and everything, they probably just mean, yeah, it'll turn on. But like I said, it could just be this LCD model being a little wonky. So let's go see what the OLED can do. Well, alright, let's get some camera recorded gameplay, and hopefully I won't accidentally do any more drift events. Drifting in a front-wheel drive car is not exactly fun. I'm away, noob. We're British. Ah! Tree. That tree jumped right out in front of me. I swear to God, Austin, if I got not high or drunk or anything, I'm perfectly okay to drive. Alright, let's go find some more stuff to do. There's something up ahead here. But first I have to do something. Well, that was worth it. But yeah, it still has huge frame drops and whatnot sometimes, even on this thing. So yeah, not exactly a great experience on here. It can be playable-ish, just like the LCD, but they both have their big frame drops. Like that. And if it did that into me in the middle of a race, I would lose. I don't think I can drive very well at 7 FPS. I will say this one does seem to be doing ever so slightly better than the LCD model. I will give it that. But it has different options. I can't even change resolution on this one. And they both updated, so I don't know why this one would be different than the other, but hey, something must be going on. They are obviously not the same. Close. Truck coon! No, it's still fourth. I think it's just not fast enough. I'm probably just like in the, God, what was that one I've been playing? That Ubisoft Motor something or other. Ubisoft, what the heck was it? Not Motorcraft. I can't remember what the hell it's called, but it's some Ubisoft game. And I know that I started off not using my nitrous enough. It's probably the same deal here. You probably are supposed to use that like all the time, non-stop. It's just a guess. No idea for sure. That's just a guess. But my car is not very fast enough, and I might be driving good enough. Those could be also options. Alright, where's some more races to do? Let's do another drift anyway. I kind of understand how to drift this thing now. It's just not the best thing for it, unfortunately. I think we'll go wrap the video up after that. I messed up. Your mom's going the wrong way. Sixth. $1,000. And it seems to have huge stutters whenever it comes out of a race too. No idea what that's all about. But I think that's probably good. So why don't we go ahead and go wrap this video on up.
Well, alright guys, that's a wrap for CarX Street PC, and it definitely runs, but it's not exactly the greatest experience yet on the Steam Deck. But at least anti-cheat and everything lets you in. I think maybe that's more of what they were talking about. I figured when they said they're like, oh, we optimized it, made it great on the Steam Deck, because they talked about smooth performance. I don't know about you guys, but did you guys see smooth performance? I sure didn't. Maybe they mean if I just lock it to 30 or something like that, but I don't know. I've never really considered 30 smooth. I can say the frame times of 30 have been smooth if it's not like juddering all over the place, but the frame rate itself, no. But regardless, they could still technically probably use that as a definition of smooth. Probably what they were going for. But most people want 60 plus for a racing game. At least I do. Maybe other people don't give a shit. But I sure like that. I can't even drive very well if I don't have at least 60 plus. And definitely stutters and stuff do not help. Just like in first-person shooters, wouldn't be able to play like Black Ops, for example. I was like on the laptop right behind these guys right now. That thing was stuttering so bad it was unplayable. Got like 3 minutes of footage and that's all I could stand. I was getting my ass kicked even more than usual. Somehow I managed to kill some people even like that though. That was the weird thing. I was like, wow, that's kind of impressive. But anyway, that's all for this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video because I sure as hell enjoy making it for you guys. And until the next video, peace out, guys.